And here we are. This is it, the final match of this one pool doubles second edition tournament. And what a match we have set up for you this afternoon. We've got four of the best European players on form at this moment. We've got Clash Royale, Joshua Filler, David ALCAIDE. We've got Eurotourists, Alex KAZAKIS and Denis GRABE. Absolutely amazing match set up. Luis Arias in the commentary box with me. How are you, Luis?
I'm very happy to see like a preview of the Mosconi Cup. What do you think?
That's right. I was just chatting just before we went live, saying that potentially we're watching four of this year's possible Mosconi Cup players. So, yeah, this could be a really good match.
Yes, 100%.
When you're ready, guys, welcome to the final. We're going to start with Joshua and Alex. Okay.
Whenever you're ready, guys, you can start. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Good luck. Yeah, Luis, as I was saying before, you know, you pick each guy and you look at what they've been doing this season so far with the build up towards Christmas. And they've all got a lot of merit. They've all done a lot of good things. So who knows?
Well, Denis GRABE did great at the World Cup of Pool. Alex KAZAKIS won the World Pool Masters. Joshua is always playing his best, and David has had great runs in all of the matchroom events, including the league.
All of them, yeah. The league. He started off. The first day was a bit strange, but he was playing with new material. He was still adapting to his new cues. But the second day he came back and it was like another player, and he played excellent, really, really consistent pool. So nobody could say that he's not in contention for the big events. And then he's gone on to get really good results in the rest of the tournaments throughout the matchroom lineup. So yeah. So we're on the format. As you know, guys, welcome to everybody that's watching out there. This format is still the 6 innings per set. It's fast and it's furious, and it's really exciting. You can't afford to make mistakes. One dry break, one scratch off of a break, and you're in serious problems. It's not like when we were playing 10 innings, and it gave you time to recover. Most teams made, before the dry break new rule was coming, they were making dry breaks and getting 0 points, but it didn't affect the match too much. But in this system, everything is a lot more intense. So it makes it really exciting to watch. And here we go, as Joshua just starts his first rack. And Alex is lining up too. As you can see there, they're helping each other out. They're talking to each other. They're looking at the possible patterns on the table to see what to do next. This is nearly like Scotch doubles, but you're not going to see Denis playing on this frame. He's going to have to wait until it's his turn. Yeah, Alex would have had to accord extension if they were playing on a matchroom event.
Maybe 2 extensions.
Or maybe 2, yeah. Okay, so both teams are playing ball in hand. So they're playing for 10 points on this first innings of this final match of this one pool second edition doubles Predator tournament. And yeah, leave your comments, guys, on Facebook. Tell us what you thought of the tournament, the level of play, the coverage, the stream, and why not the commentators. Give us your comments. As you can see, we've opened a debate to see who you think is going to win which team will be champion today. So get your votes in really quickly, because if you wait too long, it's cheating. You got to predict you got to give us your predictions now, okay? So get your opinions in. Let us know who you think's going to win this final. Good shot there from Alex. As we see, Joshua didn't get a good shape on the 9-ball, but he's managed to cut it in. Very fine cut, back cut into a blind pocket. Very good shot. He's just got to get a good 10 for his first 10 points, and first 10 points for Clash Royale. As you see, he went on to solve that pretty well. And if nothing goes drastically wrong, we're going to see the same from Alex. There you go, 10 points each. So good start for both teams. And all level. Come on, guys, who do you think is going to win this final? Leave us your vote. And remember to let us know what you think of the tournament, streaming, the new rules that we introduced with the dry break, possibility to play on, 8 points maximum.
And Steve, one sports TV and one billiards app is going to have a booth in the Q Sports International exhibition during the Las Vegas Open and 10-ball World Cup.
That's right. Yeah, I got told this the other day. So that's going to be really exciting, because they're going to get loads of good publicity in the States, where obviously there are hundreds of thousands of pool players. And this is really good, because what this does is, for the people that already, like me, use this app and have the app on our phone, we're just going to have more and more possibilities of a variety of players of all levels from around the world to play on. One billiards app, everybody should be downloading it and using it. It's great. Okay, so we've got a dry break on the table on the left, Clash Royale's table. So they're going to be going for a maximum of 8 points. As you can see, we were discussing this the other day.
Whoa, he played in Alberto.
That's a risky shot. He's come pretty lucky with the shape on the 2. As I can see, Denis is grinning, probably saw the shot on the table next door. Okay, so we're playing for 8 on one table, 15 on the other. At the beginning of David's rack, you could see that because he'd made a dry break, his break wasn't as good as usual, which meant that there was a lot of traffic on the left-hand side of the table. So playing the 1 with ball in hand, he went into the cluster of balls that were near to the center pocket on the left where he's looking now, and he took the opportunity to break them up and free a couple of balls in the process, which has enabled him a possibility to continue with the rack. So yeah, we were discussing the other day, actually Luis and myself, about the rule with the dry break is good, and it's not always that easy to run out the rack that you got a dry break on, because your break was just not good in the first place, and the clusters of balls that are a lot more eventual. What a shot there off of the 8 ball. Very good. And he's got shape on 5. So David ALCAIDE is working hard for his 8 points. As we see Denis going to get great shape on this 7.
Beautiful
what a shot. What a shot.
Beautiful shot by Denis. Amazing. What a shot.
That was fantastic. How close he went to the corner top pocket there on the long rail as we look, to come all the way round, down to the middle diamond on the left, and down to behind the 7. That was a great shot.
And also, Steve, something that is very important is that we want to say thank you in the name of Predator and One Pool and One Billiard Sap to Billiard Port in Turkey, because
that's right.
I know for a fact that they've taken that pool room like a home for all the players, and they treated each of the players like family. So a special thanks and shout out to Ferdi and Billiard Port in Turkey for having all those players playing tournaments on Sunday. Now they have the Invitational playing this tournament here. So thank you so much.
Yeah, great to see, and great for the pool world. Great for their club also. I'm sure they're really happy to have all of these fantastic players hanging around all day. I'm sure they're having a lot of fun. But yeah, they've been great hosts and much appreciated by Predator and One Pool, obviously.
And Denis gets the 15 points. David gets 8. Now Eurotourists are up by 7.
Okay, so we're back to Joshua and Alex. Joshua makes at least a couple of balls off the break. His 3 ball has come very tight. I'm sure he can pop that in the right center, but he's going to have to get real good shape on that, obviously.
Oh, does Alex see the 1? I think he doesn't see it. Bad luck. Was a beautiful break.
Yeah, it was a good break. I don't think he can see enough of the 1. So as you see, you can take ball in hand. So he'll be playing for 10 points. As we can see, Joshua has come pretty straight on this 2 ball. So let's see what he does to solve his problem with the 3, which is just touching the 9 ball there. I love the Eurotourist name. It's great.
Yeah. Yes, it is. And if you follow them on Instagram, both Alex KAZAKIS and Denis GRABE, you're going to understand why Eurotourists.
Oh my God.
Is he hooked?
Did he push it enough? I think he can get through there. If he can't get naturally through, just a really small masse, but I think he can get through. Our camera angle is a bit deceiving. So yeah, I think he can just go through there. And the rest of the rack looks pretty straightforward. So well played there from Alex.
What do you think Fielder's going to try on that shot? Do you think he's going to play the 9 or the top left pocket. I mean, playing Alberto. What was the plan there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
He tried to put the 3 in the center pocket.
Okay.
Okay, so things not going as well for Clash Royale as this morning. This is the final match. Pressure is on. And of course, Eurotourists have got off to a good start, which keeps everything hyper tense.
So Alex taking his time.
Okay, so that's another rack. Another 10 points for Alex. So no mistakes from Alex and Denis yet. 2 10s and a 15. So we're just gone over the equator of this first set. And as we go into the 4th innings, we've got Clash Royale needing to do catch up. Okay, and on the question we're asking live, who you think is going to win this final? It's a big advantage in percentage to Clash Royale on 84%, Eurotourists 16%. At the moment, guys, it's all the other way around. So let's see if your predictions are good. There's going to be a comeback by Clash Royale. And they just need to get some good points on the board to get more confidence in their arm. So they're debating whether to take ball in hand, as you see on the table on the right, playing for 10 points, both tables. Both tables seem to have a pretty straightforward route. Which is easy to say when you're sitting in a commentary box.
So do you think the 2 goes on Denis' table?
Yeah, the 2's past the 3, yeah. But he might have to play, yeah, I was going to say cannon into the 8. It looks like he's trying to screw onto the side cushion on the long rail and then round, that's right. David wanted to be high on this black. I think he's got high enough to be able to come down to the left. Yeah, that's good. He's just overhit that one slightly. So he's going to be traveling a bit with the white ball. And he's in the middle of nowhere.
50-yard line.
Yeah, that's not the place he wanted to finish. Anywhere but there. Oh, what a great cut. Very good from David, that finish. Under pressure, they know they're behind. So if you've just joined us, this is the final match of the One Pool Doubles Second Edition Predator Tournament, put on by One Sports TV, and we're in the first set, fourth innings. We're just going to watch Denis try and run the end of this fourth rack for the Eurotourist team.
I think he's on the wrong side of 7, right? That's why he's taking his time.
I think it looks perfect to be able to follow on and take the black in the left-hand corner. I would, he's decided to stun down, but I think if he'd put a lot of top spin on that ball, he could have come and take the 8 in the other corner. But as I said before, it's easy to say sitting here, and apart from that, we can't actually see the exact angles that they're left with. So sometimes it's difficult for us to give a clear opinion on what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. And after all, they're the pros. So full extension on the cue, and he's still at a stretch. He's probably going to take the rest. Yeah, and make sure of this without stretching. Will he play top left, or will he go all around the table to take the 9 in the same pocket?
I will go around to play the 9 in the same pocket. He needs to get a tension line close to, like he was going to try and scratch to the left.
Yeah, so that's right.
He gets close to the 9 and not a long shot. But let's see.
He's good. Neither yours, neither mine, I think. Yeah, he's just gone down the middle. I mean,
I think it was a mistake because of the rest, not because he wanted to do that.
I don't know.
His reaction after the shot was like, I didn't aim like that.
Yeah, I always tend to think that when you pick the rest up, if you have to make a decision between inside English and outside English, I think it's easier to play outside. That's why I thought he was going to go round the back of the 10 and up for the 9 in the same pocket, but
beautiful shot.
Yeah, great finish there. Very confident, as we said at the start of this match. He's a guy on form and he's confident. So well played.
No, and he plays great under pressure. Denis plays great under pressure.
That's right. As you can see, guys, 13 points is the difference. 5th innings. So everything to be played for. Eurotourists have got a bit of a cushion, but as we always say, in the run to 6 innings, anything can happen. You can't afford to make any mistakes. They've got the lead because there was a mistake from Clash Royale, and they finished a rack with 4 points. So here you can see the difference. As we go into the 5th innings, Joshua and Alex. Great break from Joshua. He's potted, I don't know, 4 balls, I think I saw go in.
Yes, probably. Maybe 4.5.
No, okay, 3 balls, I think. But yeah, balls were going in left, right, and center. And he's got shape on the 1. The 2 ball is the one just on that top short rail. So he's going to have to play this really soft. Or
maybe go against the 2. What do you think? Too risky?
Yeah. I think a guy with his quality could play this really soft and stay on the 2. Obviously, it takes a bit of the confidence out of the shot. Oh,
I think he wanted to go against the 2 because of the English that he put on the cue ball. I think he tried to do it, but in very slow motion.
Yeah, if I'd have been going against the 2, I would have been playing it harder than that. And if I was going to try and stay on the 2, I'd have been playing really soft.
So he made what, 3 points? The 3 balls that he made on the break? Yes. So the difference is 10 points. If Alex gets 10, they get to 55 and they win the set, right? Because Clash Royale is not able to get to the same amount of points with the last inning.
Yeah, they don't even need 10. I mean, if they get to 51, they've won.
Okay.
So at the moment he's got that's 4, 6. He's got 4. Okay, so he needs two more balls. 2 more balls, and Eurotourists will be taking the first set. And it's good that he only needs 2 more balls
because of the 8,
from
right?
his point of view, because he's thinking, yeah, I don't want to be separating the 8 and the 9, so it's really convenient for him. So this ball for the set, guys. Okay, he's not going to play on. I was going to let him play on just to finish the rack for point's sake, but the set's won.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, David. Yeah.
Yes. So first set goes to Eurotourists, guys. We're going to start the second set. Now we're going to start with David ALCAIDE from Clash Royale and Denis GRABE from Eurotourists. Because in the first set, Filler and KAZAKIS started, and we have alternate break between sets.
That's correct, my friend. Wouldn't have said it better myself.
I'm excited, Steve. I'm very excited because I think this puts the pressure on the favorites in the match.
Yeah.
And that is always a good thing to watch.
Yeah. I tell you what, though. They might have been the favorites for a lot of maybe Spanish fans here because of David playing, etc. But to make them favorites against these 2 guys in the Eurotourist team, you know, I said from the beginning, this was going to be really tight. Oh no, he's scratched on the first break. So this is what I was talking about before. You want to do anything but scratch, because when the race to 6 innings, 0 really hurts. So obviously, David now could play for 15, but he'll probably take ball in hand, make sure of this, take 10 points, and get a good lead. He's thinking, shall I take the risk? He's got to get out. That's right. He's looking there. He doesn't want to get uptight with that 9. He doesn't want to make any mistakes. And for you viewers watching out there, this final has been played in the same room. So we've got Joshua Filler and David ALCAIDE on one table, and Alex KAZAKIS and Denis GRABE on the table, just 2 tables away. Okay. So they're not only watching on they're not having to watch on their screens today. They can just look over and see what the other team is doing. Yeah, David is indecisive here whether to take the risk or take ball in hand. He's going to take it. He's confident. That was what I was talking about. If he touched the 9, he lost complete control of the cue ball.
So one cushion first.
Okay, that's a great shot. He's recovered and he's on the 3 ball in the center pocket. So
on the wrong side of the 3.
He's on the wrong side of the 3, but it could have been a lot worse after that shot on the 1, don't you think?
Yes, yes. No, he could go all around for 4, like that.
Yeah. So they're starting the Invitational Predator Tournament in Turkey tomorrow at this same pool hall, which is accommodating, as we said before, with a lot of gratitude, accommodating all these players that are then traveling to the US for a whole load of events in the US. So yeah, for the pool world, things are looking pretty good as Predator, Matchroom are doing a lot to put on really good events lately. And I've been told things will just get better. So let's cross fingers, Luis.
Yes, I'm very excited because we're going to have a lot of pool to watch. First, this Invitational in Turkey, then Las Vegas Open, then World 10 Ball, then US Open.
Yeah. What more could you ask for?
Well, then we have the International Open, and then we have the Mosconi Cup. So
yeah,
we're going to have like the best year ever.
It's amazing. You know, what more could you ask for? All I could think is maybe to watch it on a TV from the Caribbean with a piña colada.
Yes,
that's about it.
You read my mind, my friend.
As we see David finish that first rack of this second set. And if you've just joined us in the first set was for the Eurotourists. They took it comfortably. It went to the 5th innings. And this second set has just started. And as you can see there, Denis got a scratch on his first break, so there's no points. And David ALCAIDE has just got 15 from his first rack. So they take a good lead to start off the comeback that they need. Great break from Alex. Has he got shape on the 1? He's got, I think he can see it. I wouldn't like to take it myself. He's got very difficult and awkward cueing over the 9 ball. As we see there, Joshua has got a good break, everything out in the open. Not as many problems as what KAZAKIS is looking at the moment. Got a lot of people watching this evening for this final match. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the final. You can't get much better than this. As we said before, potentially we're watching 4 of this year's Mosconi Cup players. I don't think if you looked around, you could find anything better. So this is quality streaming because we got the top guys bashing it out here in this final today for you.
So I think Alex should take one ahead and go for 10. Meanwhile, we have a poll on Facebook, guys. When the match started, you guys, 84% of you guys said that Clash Royale was going to win the match. After the first set, that 84 goes to 80%. So now the Eurotourists have 20% chance.
Yeah, it still amazes me that it's only gone down to 80% when Eurotourists took the first set, but that just goes to show how much people think Filler and ALCAIDE are unbeatable.
What did Alex do? He tried to thin cut the 2?
Yeah, no, I can't see.
Yeah, I think he tried to thin cut the 2 with a rest, and he hooked it behind. So if I were a fielder, I would take ball in hand, make sure I get good shape on the 2 because I'm 15 points up.
Yeah, that's right. There's no point in taking the risks.
Stop. No, I think he's hooked.
Unbelievable. Yeah, it wasn't easy because he knew the black was covering shape. He's taken a swing at that. He's not happy with that shot. So, ready for the next rack. Okay, third innings. Still with a pretty comfortable lead for Clash Royale in this second set. As you can see, Denis got his first break was a scratch, so he got 0 points. And then Alex came in and only made 3. So with David's first innings of 15, they take a 15-point lead so far
break
in this second set. Yeah, he has a dry break, as you can see, guys. So he's playing for -2. -2, that means it's -2 total of whatever he pots. So if he pots 2, he would get 0, and from then on. 4 would be 2, 6 would be 4.
Then he's going for 10. That's smart.
What happened? I couldn't see because of the camera, but it looks like this set.
He took ball in hand, played a 1-8 combo, and he missed.
Okay, this set is not turning out their way. They started off really well. In the first set, but things have turned around. So let's see if David can run this rack from his dry break.
The good news is for Clash Royale is every ball David makes from now on only increases the current gap between the two teams.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
Another great shot, yeah.
Whoa. I thought he was going to play the 6 on the top left corner pocket, but that's better.
He decided to draw it back up. Yeah, I think he just wanted to slightly move the 8-ball off of that side cushion. He's just come far enough. Yeah, that's good. bit straight for what he wanted. Don't know actually how it finished there. Don't know if it rolled off just slightly onto that long rail. Both balls look to be touching, so this is a delicate little shot. He solved it well. So 8 points for David ALCAIDE in that second innings for him. And we're going on to the fourth innings, back to Joshua Filler and Alex KAZAKIS. And yeah, fourth innings, 26-5. The only way I can see this set turning around is if Clash Royale were to get a scratch off their break. I'm not expecting that, but you never know. So Joshua has a great opportunity for a run of 15, as he can see the 1 ball and the 2 ball is just sitting here along this left-hand long rail. The percentages are still changing on who you guys think are going to win this. It's still going down for Clash Royale, even though they're...
Come on, guy, you're so obvious. You can see the ball going down. So funny.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, Steve, when one of the teams wins, they're going to be on top on the poll because people are like seeing results and voting.
Yeah. Yeah, I did say that everybody had to put in their predictions really quick at the beginning of the match. The rest just don't count.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think Alex has just hooked himself there. I don't know if he's gone off for the jump cue. Yeah, it looks like it. So he needs to jump this into the center and somehow keep shape on the 2 ball. So one side or the other of the 9 ball, depending how much angle he's got on this. He played that excellent shot. Joshua's taking his time on this 4 ball. He looks to be a bit indecisive as how he's going to get good shape on the 5 to then get across for the 6, because he knows he has to take the 6. He's only got 1 pocket to play the 6 into, so probably everything he was thinking about was rotating around how do I get on the 6 ball. And he's left this a bit straight, so he's going to be drawing back probably as straight as possible off of this shot. He's going to play the double. That's confidence for you. And only just get his cue into there. What do you think about the shape on the 6, Luis? You got to be confident to be able to play it that way.
But he's going to play the 2 for the 4 first, right?
You know, I was talking about Joshua.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, I think it was natural positioning. He played with confidence, as you said. Solid stroke, full stroke, and go for it.
Okay, for 15 points, if Joshua finishes this 10 ball off, which is going to take them to a total of 41. If Alex finishes his rack, it's going to be 41-20. So 21 points in it with 2 innings to go.
Whoa.
So things could still happen. Don't know if he wanted to cannon into the 7, but he just slid past it and he's just okay. Okay, he's done well. He's going to run this rack, 15 points. Keep the pressure on. They're doing whatever they can to, after that really bad start to this set, to hold on in there, see if they can produce a mistake from the other team. They can force a mistake and get back in there. And if not, you all know what's going to happen next. We're going to a decider. Luis and I have got our popcorn. We need a piña colada, but we're okay.
And we need to be at the beach. That's also
yeah. We could be commentating this with our Mac at the beach.
Oh, Denis made the 1. And he has a shot on the 2, so maybe Denis is going to go for 15. And David also made a ball, but I think he needs to take ball in hand because he doesn't have a shot on the 1.
That's right. And okay, Denis has pushed that 4 ball up there, but he can see the 3. He's playing really fast now. He's playing extra fast. He's like practicing again. He's probably trying to loosen up a bit. He wasn't playing this fast before. And he's playing better, faster and better than he was before. Sometimes this happens. You know, you relax and think, okay, I'll just go for everything. He's left himself a bit of a shot on the 7 here. Oh, amazing double into the center pocket. Oh, and he's hooked on the 8. So he's gone to look for his jump cue, I imagine. Great shot. He's got shape on 9 and he's going to get shape on 10. So looks like a good rack from Denis. Probably playing a bit faster because he's annoyed with the first 2 innings.
Beautiful shot.
Twice across. As we see on the other table, let's not forget, Clash Royale, David ALCAIDE is just about to finish the rack for 10 points. So if nothing goes drastically wrong, it's going to be 51-35. And that means, folks, that we're going to a decider.
So 1 set each.
No, no hace
No,
falta.
they won.
Yep.
Yes. Second set goes to Clash Royale. And now
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's the deciding set, guys. It's all shared here at 1-1. We move on to the
Josh and
third
Alex.
set. And we should have Filler and Alex back breaking as we take alternate breaks. Good break from Joshua there. And not bad from Alex. They've both got shape on their first ball. I'd say Alex's shot, if he wants to play it fine, it's going to be the most complicated of the two shots out of the two teams. So yeah, he's going to take ball in hand to make sure of this. Joshua thinks that the cue ball is rolling too far. He did seem to hit it pretty soft, and it did come off at quite a pace. But nothing that's going to be a major problem for him. And Luis, we've just got 310 stars from Kevin Morro. So thank you enormously, Kevin. Much appreciated.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Wow. He came very close to that corner pocket. I know he meant to, but he was playing with fire there. He did well, though. He's round good for the 7. Another 50 stars from Denis Prius. Thank you very much, pal. Very good. We much appreciate it. And yeah, to answer Kevin, he said, thank you for giving us the opportunity for watching these live streams and these tournaments. It's a pleasure. It's great to be here. And yeah, we're watching some fantastic pool this afternoon in this final match. So as you can see, guys, Alex is just about to finish off this rack. So we're all square, 1-1, 10-10. You couldn't get closer than this.
Now all pressure on David and Denis.
That's right. Pressure turns over to each player as they take their own innings. As we can see, a junior world champion playing on the table next to Denis, Mr. Jonas Soto from Ibiza.
La Macarena. That's his official nickname, guys. And you know it. You've seen it on
La Macarena.
La Macarena Soto.
So here we go. As I said, all square. You can't get closer than this. Exciting stuff. Okay, we take ball in hand after the dry break on David's table. And Denis is trying to sort out the pattern here because, as you can see, the two ball is in a complicated situation. Yeah, he's just pointed on the table there where he wants to draw back after this shot, take the two ball in the center pocket. But as you can also see, the three ball is not past the four, so he's going to have to look at playing maybe a cannon on that shot. So yeah, he's got some work to do in this rack. So he's taken ball in hand, as we know. He's going to be playing for 10 points. And all he needs to do is not draw too far back. Luis, he moved the cue ball, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. It's just we've on our screens, we've got playing for 15 points, but I'm sure we're playing for 10 on Denis's table.
Yes. So I reckon he took ball in hand.
Yeah, okay. Production has just changed that, so we're okay there.
And Steve, can you feel the pressure on the players?
I can hear it. I can feel it. I can everything.
Me too, me too, me too.
So here's the combo I was talking about just a second ago. He's taken the combo, he's taken it well. He calculated exactly where that three was going to end up, and he's left himself possibility to get shape on the five. As we see, David has just knocked into the six ball that was on the long rail, and it is just past the eight. He doesn't want to touch that eight, and he doesn't want to go too fine. Okay, yeah, that's good. There was more room than what I could see.
You know, now we can see, Steve, that the lessons that Danny Sanchez gives David ALCAIDE are working.
Yeah.
Of course, that's carambola libre, not three cushions, but it counts.
Yeah, and the NJ Pool player here is saying Grabe's run out was to extend this match was clutch and spectacular. I think actually he relaxed his arm and he played a really fast rack because he presumed they were too far behind to actually hold on to the set. And yeah, he played a spectacular rack in that last innings they played of the previous set. But it's all back to business now, taking their time, looking carefully at every shot. And as you can see, he's going to take 10 points, going to go 2 ahead into the third innings. So all to play for, very tight things here. So well played. He had to play 2 or 3 precision shots there, get things right. As you said before, he plays really well under pressure.
Yes.
He probably thrives on pressure. He likes the pressure. It makes him play better. Like lots of great champions. We got a question here on Facebook from Moises asking if there's going to be streaming of the invitational tournament that could be put on by Predator in Turkey tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
The answer is yes. It's going to be a free stream on Facebook. You need to follow the page of Bilderport, and you're going to see the match. The Facebook page where they stream the match between Team Poland and Team Spain, same one, guys.
Okay. So it's the Facebook of the Turkish club where they're playing?
Yes.
Is the Facebook we have to follow to be able to watch the streaming for the tournament? Okay, so we've got Filler playing for 15. And Alex just deciding what he's doing here. He's playing for 15 too, so still very interesting.
So 15 for Team Clash Royale at the hand of Joshua Filler. Now all eyes on Alex KAZAKIS, who is playing for 15.
Moises, I wrote it there for you, so you have the name of the Facebook. And anybody else that wants to take note, just follow Bilderport Facebook and you'll be able to watch the streaming of the upcoming Predator 10 Ball Invitational Tournament that's starting tomorrow from this same club, okay? We've also got Jose Alberto Delgado watching. So Luis, be careful what you say now about the Alberto shots and things like that.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna make a recap about Alberto. So when you don't have a shot and you want to have a lot of luck, you do what Alberto Delgado does. You hit it really hard and really good and pray to baby Jesus that you make a ball. Also, guys, if you're gonna play with a short, you need to use a pink short like Alberto does. That gives you an extra edge when you're going to play pool.
That's right. We saw David ALCAIDE playing one of his shots just a couple of days ago, and it worked. He wasn't wearing the pink pants, but the shot, he hit it hard and good, and it worked.
It works.
Luis, we've got a comment here saying that GRABE made a dry break, so it should be 8 points instead of 10. Is this correct?
I think we need to double check with...
We need to recap on that and see if we can have a look back. at the last innings from GRABE, and anyway, thanks to Frank Moreno for that comment. If he's right or not, we'll just check up on it now, but thank you very much for the comment. Sometimes, as I said before, this is fast and furious, 6 innings. It doesn't stop. And sometimes, yeah, we can make mistakes on the scoreboard. So okay. Yep, we've checked it up, and it wasn't a dry break. One ball went in off the break, so the scoreboard is correct. So 4th innings, which means we've just gone over 50% of this set played. And as you can see on your screens, 33-35, close stuff. We have another dry break. Is this a dry break? 4-5.
Yes.
Okay, David ALCAIDE has taken ball in hand. Both got dry breaks. So they're both going to take ball in hand. Points don't differ, okay, guys? If you make a ball on your break and you don't take ball in hand, you get 15. If you make a ball on your break and you do take ball in hand, you get 10. But if you make a dry break and you want to continue, it doesn't differ. So you would always take ball in hand. And continue for the maximum of 8 points. Now we've got a comment from One Sports TV that I'm curious to know, but it could come from Jose Alberto Delgado. I make the same kind of shots playing one pocket. What do you think, Luis?
Yes. I think it should be. I'll check Facebook. So, yes, it's called Billiard Port. I'm going to vote on the poll.
Okay, it looks like Denis has got a bit of an issue with the 5 ball, which you can see is on the template there, just next to the 10. So he's working out now. He's got 3-4, and he's got to get position on this 5 ball. Otherwise, his rack would be over. That's why he's taking a bit more time on this 3 ball, because he needs to make sure he can get round. Okay.
So it's been a very close match, right? 33-35, both players playing for 8.
Yeah, it's going to be decided on some small detail somewhere. There's nothing in this. So, Luis, if we came to the end of the 6 innings with a draw in this set, we would play a deciding rack.
Is that a question or?
Yeah, it's a question. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm assuming that's what would happen.
Yes, I think we will go to a decider, a one rack. The thing is, I don't know if each of the player chooses the player to play that final rack, or if both players will play one rack and you add the points.
Okay.
So we need to ask if that happens.
when we had the format of the 10 innings and there was a decider, it was both players, yeah?
Yes.
So I'm sure they would continue with that, or maybe not. Maybe they'll make it more sudden death, and each team will nominate a player to play the deciding rack, and it's just one rack.
I think it would be more exciting that each of the teams chooses one player to play the final rack, only one rack.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think our technical team is just telling us that we'll probably stay with the original format when we were playing 10 innings. And if it went down to a decider, each player of each team take one innings, and the total of the team points would decide who wins. So as you can see, guys, what I was talking about before, he took a long time over the 3 because he just didn't know where to leave the cue ball to pot the 4 and get shape on 5. And as you can see, he's now got he's one ball closer. He's now got to take the 4. But he's still trying to work out how the hell he's going to get behind. I mean, basically, I think the 5 goes into the left center pocket or into the top right pocket. It doesn't go anywhere else.
Stop.
Okay, but where's he going to play this ball? Surely he can't see enough of the right-hand side of that 5 ball to pot it.
I think he does.
You think it goes in?
Yes, from this angle, I think he's able to make the 5 on the bottom right corner pocket. The thing is, he's going to go against the 10, and he needs to get a little bit of the 10 so that he doesn't get hooked behind the 7.
Yeah. That's a great shot.
Oh,
great shot.
It barely passed the 10. Do you imagine if the 10 barely touches the cue ball and stays there?
I could see the 10 going towards, and I was praying for him
Me too.
to not get hooked behind the 10 ball. After that great shot. Yeah, and after so much thinking about the 3, then the 4, and how do I get on the 5? What do I do? He's left himself a thin cut on the 7 in the center, or he plays this down here and off of the long rail, back for the 7. From the look of him, he's not comfortable, but it shouldn't be a big problem for him. And by the way, Luis, he's in flip-flops again.
Yes, I was actually going to tell you, do you remember the shot where he played with the extension and he wasn't able to reach the table and he played with the rest that we were talking about using right English, left English?
Yeah.
I was going to say, but I didn't want Denis to get mad because I'm obviously kidding. I think I would change to shoes. And with the extension and with shoes, he wouldn't be able to reach. But with flip-flops, you drag yourself. I mean, you're not able to stay on your toes and reach like the maximum length of yourself on the table.
Yeah, definitely. It's not as comfortable and not as secure. You've not got the same balance or anything. But
so you were saying like he should ask for the rest. I would ask for shoes, like shoes, extension, shoes.
Shoes,
if
please.
someone comes with the shoes, shoes, please. Extension and shoes, please. I will put my shoes on, I will reach.
Yeah. So on our little question of who's going to take this this final, who's going to be champion, things have changed. Clash Royale's percentage is still going down and Eurotourist is going up, but Clash Royale has still got a big 69% of votes from you guys on the streaming. So as we see, Denis thought about that one, but it was worth it in the end. So they maintain the 2-point lead that they've had since the end of the first innings, if I'm not mistaken. As soon as I get the scoreboard back, I'll be able to see. Okay, no, it was 10-10 and then it was 10-8. So from the second innings, they've had a 2-point lead and they're managing to hold on in there.
So close.
Yeah, so let's see. Let's see who can continue running the racks, or let's see who makes the first mistake. I don't want to be the commentator that makes someone make a mistake because I say something too soon. Great cue ball control from that break from Alex, but he's come real unfortunate with the 2-ball.
Oh.
So basically, I imagine unless he can see enough of that 2-ball to play it in the right-hand bottom corner as we're looking. Yeah, that's the shot he's looking at, but what do you do, Luis? Do you take ball in hand and try and move that 2-ball? Do you play it from there and try and get on it if it is on into the bottom right-hand corner?
I will play from there because I will play with left English the 1, going 1, 2 cushions, getting my cue ball right where it is, center of the table, play the 2, and it doesn't matter. I only need to focus on making the 2 because the 3 is hanging. So he needs to get the cue ball where he is right now, and he can go 2 cushions or maybe 1 cushion from the 1 to the 2. Exactly like that. Pass the 7, pass the 5.
That's a perfect shot.
Like that. Yes, exactly like that.
Just needs to make sure if he hits, I think that's the 6 and the 10. So if he hits the 6, he contacts it well and doesn't get hooked behind any of these balls. Okay, he's good. So Joshua took ball in hand, I think. And he's missed. Joshua missed.
No, he played from the position where he was after the break, so he was very close to the 1.
So big chance at the end of this deciding set for Alex to make amends and give Eurotourists the lead they need to try and take this final home. He's played a pretty good shot to get shape on 5. He's going to play a nice controlled shot here off of the 5 to come back down for the 6. Maybe just a bit straight or the wrong side, or both straight and the wrong side. because if you're straight and the wrong side, the other side, you're okay because you just stun it up slightly using all of the pocket. But if you're straight and the wrong side towards the bottom of the table as we look, you've got more of a complicated shot. So he'll probably just stun this in and not do much with the cue ball. So in YouTube, Clash Royale, I've got 88% of the votes, Luis.
So maybe they were watching the start of the match and stopped watching. Because on Facebook, people are adapting at real time their votes.
Yeah.
Based on the result, guys.
Yeah. Everybody's changing. That's not allowed, guys. You can't change. Moises is asking, why do they have to finish if they have already won? No, they don't. If the set is over, they don't continue. But at this moment in time, there's still a 6 innings to go. So they have to finish. We've got one more innings.
I think, Steve, one of the beauties about this final, besides the fact that we have 4 of the best players in the world, potential Mosconi Cup players for Team Europe, is that each of the couples are playing at the same table and both of the teams are playing at the same pool room with the same table.
That's right. Yeah, it's great. Absolutely brilliant.
So it's 100% standard.
Yeah, we don't normally have this because the one pool tournaments are normally played from players from all around the world. But it has coincided that all of these guys are here because they're playing the Predator Invitational 10-ball tournament in Turkey, getting ready for their trip at the beginning of September to the United States. So as you can see, guys, if Alex finishes and runs out these 2 last balls on the table, they're going to take a 15-point lead.
So they will need a dry break. Clash Royale will need a dry break and 15 points to tie it.
That's right.
So it's going to be very tough, guys. David is going to be praying for a dry break from Denis, and David needs to make a break and run without taking ball in hand.
The problem is, Luis, is even if Eurotourists get a dry break, they take ball in hand, they pop 1 ball, and they've won.
Yes. I forgot.
They only need 1 ball off of this last innings that Denis is just about to play.
So they need to pray for a scratch.
They need to pray for a scratch. There's no other way. Okay, there's 3 points on Joshua Filler instead of 2, which makes a big difference. Well, a big difference. It means that if Eurotourist scratch and Clash Royale run out of 15 rack, they would win the tournament directly instead of just drawing. It's funny I should say that if we get a draw, what happens? How do we play the decider? Because that could have happened. But with the point difference now, it's 14.
Oh, he went.
He's got it, and he's got a shot. He's got a shot on the 1.
Oh, baby.
As you can see, guys, everybody watching, on the 6th innings, if it has to be played like it's being played now, the team that's got the less points are the team that start. Okay, so everything has been played simultaneously up till now. But on this last innings, the team with the less points play first, and then Denis will come in to play his last innings. So as if we needed any more excitement or stress on this last innings, they don't play simultaneously, and we get that extra excitement. Yeah, that's true. Just reading a comment from Antonio Neves. Yeah, I said one ball, they needed 1 point, which has now turned into 2. But anyway, he's right. If they get a dry break, they got to pot like 4 balls, because then they have 2 points deducted. So they're gonna have to work for the win if they want it. It's not going to be easy. David looks like he's doing, everything he can to make this 15 points. He knows it's the only way towards victory. Everything would be lost if he doesn't make it.
So, Steve, one question. So, if I were the Eurotourist, Denis GRABE, if the scratch is the only thing that's going to make me lose automatically, I will play a soft break.
Yes, yeah.
So soft break, I don't care if I make a ball, only spread the balls enough to take ball in hand, play with -2, make 2 balls, and I win, right?
Yeah, I've been thinking this the whole tournament. Even, not even on deciding innings like we're watching now, but, teams that, if you want to just make sure of the points, and, the teams you're up against are maybe not teams that run 15s often. You just play secure breaks and softer breaks. Yeah, and you make sure of 8 points. But these guys are really attacking, and they don't think about holding back, so they go for everything. Their big break is their big break. But you're right, in this case, to win a tournament, if that's what it takes, that's what they have to do.
I will play a soft break, go with -2 and make 2. Oh, he missed the
David.
Yes.
So that's the end, guys. Eurotourists take the championship.
Go to the poll and change your vote, please.
As we see, Joshua just can't stop hitting the balls.
It reminds you of Hugo, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we have, yes, perfect, same one.
Everybody, everybody on the same camera.
Yes, beautiful.
Get in there, guys.
So first of all, congratulations to the Eurotourists, Alex KAZAKIS and Denis GRABE, for winning the tournament.
Yeah, well played, guys.
And David and Joshua, great final. We had a lot of fun. I know you did too. How did you guys feel during the match? Anyone that wants to answer?
Well, it was kind of tough, but I made some mistakes. David played awesome. In the end, Alex and Denis played better, and they deserved the win.
And David, how do you feel in that final round?
Amazing. I want to play this match. They play so good. They play. I don't have luck in my break. Sometimes they make 3 points. But this is the game. Congratulations for Alex and Denis. Of course, thank you, play with Joshua for second time in my life. This time was glory. Thank you for one spot and also.
And I have the big question that everybody wants to know. Denis, if David would have run out would you have played soft break or hard break?
We were talking about this.
Come on, Danny, you already won. You're the champion. Let us know. Soft break or hard break?
I would have tried to break the same way, but I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
So Steve was saying in the commentary box that he thought that Denis wouldn't hold back, that he was going to break the same way. And I think, like Alex, I think he's going to play a soft break, take ball in hand, and make 2 balls.
This game is about tactics, it's about percentage. So we need just 2 points. So the best way to, if David run out, the best way to have these 2 points is by soft break and run out 4 balls. Because probably they make a ball on the break, -2, so just 4 balls, So this is the percentage. Break hard, maybe we kick, maybe.
No, you scratch. Maybe you scratch and you lose.
Maybe you scratch, yeah, but I think this is what he will do. But I'm happy he didn't.
Well, that was the big question. Congratulations to Denis and Alex for winning the tournament. Joshua and David, always a pleasure watching you play, of course. And well, Steve, you have any question for them?
Yeah, no, just say congratulations to Denis and to Alex. It was a great final. You played really well. David and Phila, yeah, great to see you. Great to watch you the whole tournament, and hope to see you again soon. Just say thanks again to Billiard Pool for the accommodation of all these players. It's been great to watch, and we'll be back with more very soon.
Well, guys, congratulations. See you soon.
See you, amigos. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. Thank you for everything.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Steve. Thank you.
Luis, pleasure. Bye-bye.